Hi, hello, welcome to the Bol Breakdown. I have begrudgingly entered the 21st century. As they say, when in Rome, do what the Romans do, and it seems Romans are making short form videos. So here I am. I'm starting a video series where I will be talking about everything online violence, but also basically introducing you to the concept of this side of technology where while we are progressing at an exponential rate, we are not keeping up with the side effects of it. I will cover topics within 20 minutes max, so you can listen to it in between your 50 million chores or, on the way to work. Just anytime you take a break. It's 20 minutes, and well, I hope you can listen to it at 1.5x, but they say I speak fast. So let's see. Okay, this is the first video, and I will cover three things here. First, what am I doing? Second, why am I doing it? And third, what's in it for you? So let's start. What am I doing? This one's simple. I'm making a series which discusses topic related to online violence. It has basic primers, short explainers, and videos on the developments in the tech space that affect gender-based violence. So the second question, why? Why am I doing this? Let me backtrack a little for that. This is all very awkward for me. I don't generally do this. This is my first video ever, literally. So just this entire feeling of talking to a void, talking to something which will eventually go online and be seen by so many people, all of that is weird. And while a lot of people seem to be doing it nowadays, it's not natural. You have to remember that being online in of itself is weird. Online world is a simulation of the real world. What does that mean? That means that it is a make-believe world we have created inside our devices. It's impalpable. You can't touch it. But it is still real for us. The feelings we feel when we access online world, it's very real. The like you get, that high that it gives you, that's almost like someone agreeing with you in a real world scenario. The threat you feel when you see some stranger sending you weird messages, that's almost the feeling you get when someone's talking to you, right? So the feeling is real while the world isn't. Also, the rules of the offline world don't apply. You can reach millions instantly. The proof stays forever. Whatever happens online stays online. And the people you talk to are anonymous, which, well, never happens until unless you are in some cult. Um, all of this is what makes the online world a weird but a very interesting space to study. And I started doing that, I think, 4 to 5 months ago, where I just kept reading on this. It was almost like a side quest where I kept reading on this online violence that was coming up. I didn't know the concept really. I wasn't sure what it included. Like everyone, I knew there was dark web. I knew there was the upside down version of internet, which I never accessed. I had heard a few cases of some people hearing from strangers or the idea of being stalked online. So I knew some of it, but I did not know that it was such an inherent part of technology. It was so structured and it was so prevalent. It is everywhere. The more I read, the more I wanted more people to read about it. And so here I am. What am I doing here? I am making an online video. And why am I doing it? Because I want you to know that there exists an entire dark side, which is not far away and it's not unknown. So, what's in it for you? Well, let me put it like this. When you come of a certain age, your family members start telling you how to travel in public spaces. They tell you that there are people who would try to trick you. There will be people who will try to steal from you. So they give you tips and tricks. They tell you keep your back close to you. When you sleep, tie something around your hand. And, a lot of those helpful suggestions are just passed around. Think of this like that. I'm doing an equivalent of telling you what's happening on the online space. So you know what the violence would look like, what is the structure of it, how does it exist, how to define it, and then how to save yourself from it. What are the platforms you don't go public on? What does it mean when you put your information out? Who is looking at it? And then finally, entire purpose of all of this is that you can then prevent it from happening again to you. So yeah, it's helpful in three ways. One, it helps you predict if there's online violence happening around you. Second, it helps you prevent from being a victim of it. And third, it helps you protect your loved ones in case they are facing it. What do I mean when I say you? Well, I mean all of you. I mean every gender. Online violence, though mostly faced by women and people from the LGBTQ community, is not oblivious to men. In UK, a study from 2021 showed that 88% of sextortion cases, the victim was male, generally teenagers around 14 to 17 years, young adults. The nature of the crime, though, varies more so between the two genders. Where men, it's more about extortion, financial extortions, whereas for women, it is coercion. It's coercion in forms of asking them for sexual favors or abusing them or threatening them with more personal harm. So, well, this seems like something I will be detailing in the future videos. But just to let you know, why you need to know this is also because it's better to know where you stand in the spectrum of things to understand how you can protect your loved ones. It's also just something you should know as a citizen of the internet about what is being perpetrating, what is happening to the social spaces. So what I'm trying to do in all of this, well, I'm not trying to become an influencer, too old for that. But I am trying to bend the conversation to discuss more of definitions of things, understanding the nuances of it, and not necessarily focusing on the tantalizing bits of this happened or that happened, but actually understanding what these concepts are, doing the boring work of understanding the technology before we start jumping on what to do next, understanding how much of the offline world flows into the online world. And at the end of it all, if I can convince you that switching off your laptop or going offline is not a solution to online violence, I think I would have done my work. So see you on Thursdays. Well, let's see, mostly on Thursdays to see more of such videos. Do subscribe to our channel, and I don't know what are the other things you do. Do whatever you do, but we have a page. There will be links. There will be things around, and if it's just my mom looking at it, hi mom. That's all.